Hi, I'm Mike Steger. I am a copyright and trademark lawyer, and today I can guarantee you two things. Number one, eventually you're going to die. And number two, I am not going to draft your will or your estate plan. However, I can give you a little guidance on protecting your intellectual property as part of your estate planning. So when we're talking about intellectual property, normally on my videos, we're talking about trademarks and copyrights. Intellectual property can also include trade secrets and patents, but for this discussion regarding estate plans, I'm really just going to talk about copyrights because the other types of IP, trademarks, patents, trade secrets, really tend to be almost always owned by a business and not by someone in their individual capacity. And if they are owned in their individual capacity, you might want to take a look at that and see if that's the best thing just for your day-to-day business. So there are a couple things to do. You've got you or somebody you know owns some copyrights. You're concerned about what's going to happen to them if you pass away. So a couple steps to take. First, you want to identify your asset. What are copyrights? What is the intellectual property? Take a survey, come up with a list. Second thing you want to do is you need to value the assets. Are the copyrights worth something? And if so, how much? You don't have to be precise, but you want to have some idea. If all your copyrights are just relating to your blog, that's a personal blog, there's probably not going to be any value to that. You may not have to account for that. The estate plan, if you own a vast catalog of songs that you composed, that may be worth a lot, and you're going to want to take steps to protect that. When you value those assets, this is really important, especially for estate and gift tax purposes, and is going to play into creating your estate plan. The next thing to do is work with an estate planning lawyer to create a transfer plan, whether you're going to sell off the assets or somehow bequeath them. You may have them go to heirs. You may have them go into a trust that's active while you're alive, maybe a trust that only kicks in after you die. But you want to come up with a transfer plan as part of your estate plan. And then the final step is figure out who's going to manage the assets. If you pass away, you may have your brother as your executor, but if your brother doesn't know anything about the business that involves your copyrights, probably not the best person to handle that specific task or manage those assets. You may want to have someone who's got professional experience in that area be designated to manage those assets. They don't have to manage the whole estate, but you can designate somebody ahead of time. Again, we don't do estate planning at our firm, but I've worked with a number of great lawyers who handle wills and trusts and could help you out on this. If you've got any questions, you need a recommendation, give me a call. Mike Steger, copyright and trademark lawyer. Have a good day.